皆さんこんにちは。トゥルースゼットいつもご視聴いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。今回アメリカ大統領選特集の、最終盤に差し掛かってきまして、なんとですねこのアメリカ、現地に来ております。こちらはですねジョージア州、アトランタの郊外にあります、トゥルースという、会場、トランプラリーの会場なんですけれども、今日朝10時の時点で本当に、長蛇の列、USA コールが飛び交っていて、もうお祭り騒ぎ一色という形になっています。さて今回こちらではですねトランプの支持者の方、バイブルベルトと言われる、ジョージア州に、来ておりますので、日本から見る見え方とは違う、このトランプ支持者の、生の声というのを、インタビュー伺って、聞いてみたいと思います。アメリカがいかにこの信仰と政治というものが一体になって、トランプが応援されているのか、このトランプの人気の秘密を、今回、現地に来ておりますので、皆さんにお話聞いて、探ってまいりたいと思います。それでは早速、ご覧ください。
Well, America will change. First, he'll close down the borders. And I think that will be huge. We will not have the sex trafficking, the fentanyl crisis, so many illegal immigrants in this country right now. I really believe that Trump wants people in our country from other countries, but he wants them to come legally. Yeah, so that's a big difference. And I also believe that he embodies more the Christian spirit and Christian faith, and that he holds those things dear, whereas I do not feel like Kamala Harris does. And I do feel like our country is a majority of Christians, and so I feel like that's very important to President Trump. I also feel like President Trump has been a leader before in our country, and we did not have inflation. All the problems with just the cost of living, housing was more affordable. And so I think in general, as a leader and showing that he can make our country just more prosperous in general, other countries also, I think, respect him and maybe fear him to an extent, but I feel like he will keep our country safe.
I just think Trump will take care of America. Honestly, just like some people hate it, but his boldness, he's not afraid to talk about the important things and kind of just annoy people almost. He's not afraid to talk about the hard things, no matter how hard. He's a little wild, he's a little fun, but he likes to have fun too. He talks in hyperbole, I believe, whatever the English. I've always kind of been independent. This is the first time I'm fully Republican. So RFK and Tulsi Gabbard being behind Trump just made me all in 100%.
I think it's going to change for the better. I think that people with families are going to be able to afford things, and that an overall aspect of America will change. I mean, I don't think God chooses specific people, but if he chooses someone to act as a savior, it would possibly be Trump.
Well, when he becomes president, our fuel costs are going down, our food costs is going down. The border, it's a lot of it deals with the border. He's giving the local sheriffs the approval to take them out because they know who they are. It'll be mass deportation. I mean, they've been warned. So promises made, promises kept. I believe in his policies. You don't have to like his personality, but his presentation some people don't like. But you know what? He's here to protect us. You know, we were paying $1.78 a gallon in South Carolina for gas when he was president. And the border, I mean, we have borders, you know, and I know people in his cabinet that he only sleeps 4 or 5 hours a night. You know, the other day at the Kamala Harris rally, somebody said, you know, Jesus is Lord, and she said, you're at the wrong rally. I mean, that speaks volumes. Yeah, we need Christians, we need the church. I'm Catholic and we need them, so yeah.
Thank you so much.
Guys,
that it's the obvious thing, but the border, like you can't just have people that you don't know who they are coming in. That's preposterous. You know, he says it all the time, people say it all the time, you don't have a country if you don't have borders. You can have reasonable, logical, practical, and helpful border policy and immigration policy. You should do that. We want good people coming here, but you can't just have unvetted people coming in willy-nilly. It's preposterous. So Trump is, whether you like it or not, he does think he's a winner, and he seems to have connected himself to the
to America winning and to the people winning. You know, there are fair critiques to make to him for policy, for behavior, whatever, but by and large, the majority of the things that are said about him that are negatives are actually just not true. I think he's a strong leader, and he commands respect, and it has the strength and audacity to challenge powerful people, and I just certainly don't see that in Joe Biden or in Kamala, or so. Yeah. The other thing that I like about Trump is the way he seems to be respected by and has a good relationship with his family. It's family oriented, and I think that we've lost the family orientation of life in this country to a great degree, particularly when it's framed by the left.
In so many ways, he's going to handle the issues with the child trafficking. That's a huge problem. Close the border, fix our economy, start drilling for oil again, and get rid of the inflation, and make America great for everybody. National security and personal safety would be my number one issue, because Jesus is using Trump to do his work. Jesus is with Trump. Kamala doesn't like Jesus. She tells people that like Jesus to leave her rally. So Jesus is not welcome at Kamala's rally. He's welcome with Trump.
I support Trump because Trump he gonna make America better again, and I really don't want like this country almost turn like communist country. Then I don't like communists. I run away from a communist. That's why I'm here. So this is my home now. I have to protect this house. Is my home. That's why I vote for Trump. And if you want your life wealthy, you have to work by yourself. You don't have to wait for government to take care of you. You take care of yourself first, then you take care of family, then take care of the country.
Well, it won't turn communist. It'll be a free country where the Democrats, everything that they want to do, everything that Kamala Harris is talking about, will be taking us to a less free country, and probably into communism, into the New World Order, which is biblical. But I feel that God is sovereign, and He has protected President Trump. And if it's His will, Trump is going to get in, and America will have another chance. If Trump does not get in, then we know America is under God's judgment. The biggest factor, freedom. Yeah, that's what America is, right? Freedom. If you're free, you can do, within reason, anything. And I don't like the other side is so rabid about killing babies in the womb. It's like, I've never seen anything like this in my life, how a lot of people will vote for her just so they can kill their babies, instead of using protection, instead of praying for the right man, marrying them, and having children. It's just, we're not there anymore. We need to get back to God. America needs to get back to God. We need to get on our knees in prayer for this nation. Yep.